tracker hunting coons at night. Gimli swinging axes, but his aim ain't right. Legolas is prepping, shooting buds off logs. Harlan's painting toenails, yelling at the dogs. Saruman's of neighbors always causing grief, scheming in his tower like a backwoods thief. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow.
Of Arrakis, it's me, Shai-Hulud, your beloved sandworm of the desert. Many people are saying Paul Atreides, little Paul Atreides. I call him Pesky Paul. He's Al-Mahdi. People are calling him Lisan Al-Gaib. Pesky Paul's calling himself Muad'Dib. He said, Muad'Dib, I'm a little desert mouse, just a humble little desert mouse. And he is very tiny, I saw him.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles, middle-aged mutant ninja turtles, middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. All of their shoes are from New Balance, and turtles used to battle all over New York.
It was radical.
Now they work late nights in customer support.
It pays the bills.
They would break dance in their teens, and now they use sleep apnea machines. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
Well, this is Snake. I've made it to the insertion point. I stayed pretty warm due to that anti-freezing peptide that you gave to me, but I have to admit I was able to smuggle out my smokes in my stomach. You know, it wasn't fantastic, but I gotta have them ciggies. Psychic powers are cheating. I'm gonna plug my controller into port 2. Hind D. More like D Hind. Ho! But seriously, what's a Russian gunship doing here? Big bag, big bag, big.
What up? Hello, hello. Welcome back to the show. How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Nerddom's Poll List for the week of April 30th, 2025, issue 67. What up, dude? What up, Mando? How are you? What the hell? Have you had this issue? There's an issue with YouTube? Let me check it out. Let me check it out. What are you searching? Like, Nerddom. No, stuff's working for me. Happens when I search. No. Servers are down. Let me try my phone. Nah, on the browser we're good. Nerddom. Oh, on phone it is not working. Yeah. Oh shit. It says error, load to tap retry. Let me see. Lo-fi. Okay, lo-fi worked. No, she walked out. She walked out. It's very true. Yeah, when I search nerddom, it doesn't show up, but I search Sinners and it works fine. Oh no. Am I blacklisted? I'm blacklisted. They didn't like my Sinners review. Yeah, I can't search nerddom, but everything else is working just fine. No, Jenny isn't working. We looked her up last night. Or the night before. Andor trailer, not working. Yeah, you're right, mobile might be down. 429 code? No, it just says error. It just says error. I was just searching for anything like the Star Wars Black Series figures. Let me see. I can't even get Andor. Star Wars Black Series. Yeah, error. I'm getting an error. Some stuff searches and some doesn't. Yeah. Uh-oh, YouTube messing up. Hashtag YouTube messing up. Just another day in paradise. What can I say? Yes, sir. Well, against all odds, thank you for joining me on this Wednesday. I would say Thunderbolts Eve, right? Thunderbolts Eve. We got Thunderbolts tomorrow. I'm wearing my Lord of the Rings shirt, and you'll see why. You'll see why later in the knick-knack of the week. We got ourselves a crazy knick-knack. Oh my goodness. My parents... I am, no. Use a tablet and it's working fine. Must be the only problem with phones. Yeah, it must be. Can you try searching on your phone? You? Try searching on YouTube on your phone. We think nothing's working. Is it the hashtag? Is it the hashtag that I used? I used super shit, and you'll see the reason why. The reason why. There's the new hot toy. I was gonna send you the new hot toy for Darth Nihilus. That looks insane. That looks really good. Man, if only I had the free time to really play those old games. Oh man. That right. Nerddom be like, is this an animation about me? Okay, yours is working. Maybe some other stuff isn't working.
No, it did say error.
Oh, it didn't.
Error. But I pushed.
Alright, so something might be glitchy a little bit. Yeah. Oh, I posted a video showing that earlier. That might... No. I think I saw it on the Twitter, Darth Nihilus. It looks absolutely insane. It looks really good. Of course, we gotta start it off, baby, with the arrow. We got Blue Raspberry tonight. I've been looking forward to this. What up, Lewis? How are you, man? Nice and cold. It's gonna feel good. There are way too many good games coming out right now, too. We all got Oblivion. We got South of Midnight, which I have to do a review on. It's gonna be a way late review. I should call them that, huh? Way late reviews. Thanks for the info on the tech problems. Nobody else knew what I was talking about. No, it's all good. Expedition 33 looks good. It got its hooks in me. I was almost like, maybe we should end the show by playing a little bit of Expedition 33. I've been playing it on Nerd Games Xbox in the bedroom, and it's fun, man. You're seeing Thunderbolts Friday? There we go. I am cautiously optimistic. I am going to be still, I'm not like as down on it. I knew that Captain America was gonna be bad, so everything in it just kind of confirmed my feelings on it. This one, I've heard mixed things, so I'm like, okay, let's go. Open mind. Open mind. We have an open mind on this, man. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. They're gonna turn it around, man. They're gonna turn it around. But yeah, I did the Sinners review, Lewis. I put that up, so I hope you got a chance to see it as well. If not, be sure to get it. Go out and see it. We saw it in IMAX 70mm projection, dude. Oh my gosh. It was crazy. What an experience. It was shot on film. It was projected in film. And like the flickering and the old schoolness of it, it was great. It's great. It started showing so many Thunderbolts clips that I'm avoiding them because it's spoiling things. I've seen the trailers, and that's about it. I try to really keep everyone's opinions. Like like I said, I heard mixed things, but it's really in passing. I haven't listened to any podcasts or anything like that. I'm just purely going in myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, we'll see. Ryan Coogler is definitely stepping up. Yeah. Oh, he's always been around. He's always been around, but we're just talking about Sinners. That's all. I haven't had time to watch Andor. Have you? No, I haven't watched 4, 5, or 6. I've watched 1, 2, and 3 on the plane, and I haven't got a chance to see 4, 5, 6 yet. But I will. Will this weekend. Okay. Okay. You got it. What up, Collector? How are you, man? Good to see you, dude. We have a couple of spoilery news stories to talk about. I don't know if you guys mind or not. Maybe that should be the poll. You guys mind? Gotta watch 1, 2, and 3. Haven't started yet. Oh, you're in for a mixed bag, I'd say. I enjoyed it. I mean, it's a weird thing to say I enjoyed it because it is a serious show. Super serious. Like, I think it is their version of an FX or an HBO show. It's Disney, it's Star Wars trying to be those things. So I'm super conflicted because I've said in the past, and I still stand by it, I think that Star Wars can be multiple things. It can be fantastic, whimsical, and it can be grounded, gritty. Like, Star Wars Underworld was trying to be, or was going to be, gritty. It was going to be something like that. And then, I mean, it's going to be George Lucas and them version of gritty. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it meant like Shadows of the Empire, how it had that type of grit. But it didn't have, I don't think it was going to have what this show had. I mean, again, we can talk about expanded lore, expanded universe, books, things that were in those books that weren't in the movies. And I know the discussion's really been around that. What was in 1 through 6 that George did, the spirit of that versus what they're doing with it now. But I mean, it's its own thing now. Kind of like the expanded universe. I know that he signed off on stuff. So if some of that stuff in those books goes back into the shows now, and the topics that were in there, I don't know. Is it all right? So people have different opinions, and I think that is the best part. You can have different opinions on something. It's okay. Your opinion does not hurt my opinion. It may inform my opinion even more so. So it may entrench my opinion, or it may enlighten me into a different opinion. So that's what a conversation is supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. But I mean, people are just out for throats, man. People are just out for throats. They're just getting anybody. If they don't like you, they will attack. Especially Star Wars. It's very... Oof. We've seen it. We've seen it. It's vicious. It's crazy. I feel like Marvel is not... I don't know. I mean, when I was attacking the Marvels in those shows, I remember people were calling me every word in the dictionary. I remember that. That was like 2 years ago now, huh? Oh, how time flies. Almost 2 years. Almost 2 years. But man, they were calling me every word when I put it out there. They're like, oh, you're this, that, this thing. I'm like, it's just not a good movie. So we will see. I think I enjoyed the Marvels more than I enjoyed Captain America looking back. Star Wars fans are definitely overreactive, to put it lightly. Yeah. Overreactive, or... Oh, man. You can't like something or not like something, huh? It's been like this for ages. Luckily, everybody agrees that the Hobbit trilogy is not as good. I don't know. I think I've heard some different on that, too. So if you care about spoilers, and this is possible spoilers, I would Yeah, I would watch out for this right now. Let me see if I can pull it up right quick. Let me see if I can pull it up. So, I don't know if you guys know Josh from Den of Nerds. He has a couple of stories that have been circulating. It didn't come from him, but it came from... I think it came from internal viewing of Superman at Warner Brothers, right? So, this story, the reason for the hashtag tonight, it comes from the supposed internal screening where, again, I'm going to be spoiler for like the next 10 minutes, and then you're going to have to let me know if you care about the MCU spoiler stuff. Possible spoilers, and it really is, the MCU stuff is just who's coming back. That's the spoilery stuff there. If you guys know anything, Chris Claremont did a talk over the weekend or something, and someone clipped it, and it's like an hour-long speech, but he goes into it. I don't know who he has a beeline. I mean, it's Chris Claremont, so of course he has a beeline into the information, but yeah. So anyways, the rumor is that... Let me pull this up real quick. The rumor is that... It's kind of funny to say. There is a cancel culture campaign in the movie to cancel Superman and his social standing. Okay. Huh? You are Pearl. Looks good though. It's cute. Leave her in here. Well, unless she wants out. But anyways, yeah, there's a coordinated campaign by Lex. And the hashtag that they use is super shit. Super shit. And so what it is, who is coordinating it, Lex is coordinating it, but then he is using a group, and we don't know if this takes place in like an alternate dimension that he is using or what, but it is a group or a company of mutated monkeys that are proliferating all of this hashtag and stuff like that. So that is the story behind super shit. And the hashtag that they're using is super shit. And it's basically cancel culture against Superman in the movie. So that is what Josh was reporting yesterday. And there may also be an attack or a illusion, illusion, to Zack Snyder Superman of people using hashtag not my Superman. So it seems like if you watch Creature Commandos, he was very in tune into the online media sphere. I think he may be too much online and too much in his own head that this is possibly true. You know, everything is going around him. He is the big marketing tool. He was the big marketing tool at CinemaCon. He's the big marketing tool with all the advertisements. Like, what do you know about the story? They haven't said diddly freaking squat about the story. They didn't use anything about the story. They just have, you know, some type of emotional piece, but it's all mostly about James Gunn. Thinks Lex is using resources to defame Superman and getting Gordon Godfrey as like a parody or a commentary on people like Tucker. Oh. Gunn's Way sounds childish. G. Gordon Godfrey as like a parody or a commentary on people like Tucker Carlson that overreact and exaggerate things. You think that's what it's going to be? And then, I mean, it's kind of like J. Jonah Jameson, right? Kind of like J. Jonah Jameson in the Spider-Man thing where he is Alex Jones, basically. So now we have a Tucker Carlson parallel. I think it should be. Oh, gotcha. It would, I mean, yeah, it kind of parallels, like I said, the J. Jonah Jameson viewpoint of him being like InfoWars, and instead of it's Tucker Carlson or something. But yeah, it's supposedly with the monkeys and stuff, pretty freaking crazy, and that is why you see people throwing stuff at him. There's an event that he uses social media and kind of turns the tide on Superman, because in this universe Superman's been around for a little bit, you know. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell from the trailer, if you've seen it, that him and it's like oh, gotcha, J. Jonah Jameson of DC. Well, that's very close. G. Gordon Yeah, I didn't know G. Gordon Godfrey. Is he at the Daily Planet, or he's just like a exaggerator person? But yeah, so that's the super shit rumor. That's the super shit rumor, and that's what everyone's talking about today, and yesterday. So like I said, I don't remember where it came from, but he has been signal boosting it, and so has other people. So yeah. Whew. The next one, Chris Claremont, and this is gonna be very bright, but he's talking about possible spoilers on who is coming back and what is happening in Doomsday and Secret Wars. Now, you know Secret Wars is going to be insane. It's their version of the 2016, I think Hickman, who wrote this 2016 Secret Wars. It's not the 80s, 90s Secret Wars. So, Chris Claremont has apparently dropped massive leaks and spoilers into Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Claremont, who is known the most famous X-Men comic writer of all time, recently appeared at the panel in Huntsville Pop Culture Expo 2025, talked about the MCU. We can guess that Claremont might know specific details about the flicks due to the getting credit for writing the X-Men, similar to how Jim Starlin knew about Thanos in Infinity War and Endgame. So, yeah. Marvel Studios announced the cast of Avengers Doomsday, which includes the Fox X-Men characters, and of course, Kevin Feige has confirmed a new Age of Mutants will be following Secret Wars, likely in part adapt some of Claremont's comics. They better. There's a wealth of source material that they can use for that. Wealth of source material. Robert Downey Jr. will be playing multiple characters. Now, again, to me, this isn't spoilery, because this is kind of like an afterthought. It's going to be something that it's kind of like duh. It's kind of like duh. It makes most sense to my brain that he'd be playing multiple versions of a Tony Stark, multiple versions of possibly Victor Von Doom, especially in Secret Wars. So at the end of Doomsday, you know, he's probably going to create Battle World, just like we saw in Secret Wars, the comic. And then you're going to have different universes. You're going to have the Fantastic Four universe. You're going to have the X-Men universe, which Maria Rambeau, right? Oh my god. No, Maria Rambeau's there. Monica Rambeau. That's it. Where Monica Rambeau is, remember at the end of the Marvels? She meets up with Maria, who is in the X-Men universe. So that's why you had Beast there. So there's the 199999 that we have, and then there's the X-Men universe, which we saw, what's his name? Freaking Fraser, Beast, with Maria Rambeau. Monica Rambeau is there. And then we have the Fantastic Four universe. So they're going to have at least three different universes colliding in Battle World. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot more. You think Marvel hasn't been sticking to the source material lately? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. They've been doing their own thing. They may be taking inspirations from certain books. Like Love and Thunder, for instance, you know, has some pieces of the books in there. They even have direct panels from there, like the big monster. That was straight from the panels of Mighty Thor, I believe. But story-wise, nah, I think they've been doing their own thing. And here's the big one. I can see this happening because Chris Evans loves coming back, and I think to me, he hasn't been doing well outside of Marvel. Like, he's been in movies, but did you guys see Red 1? He was in there. I don't know if you know he was in there. He was like a tech geek. Whatever. Chris Evans playing multiple characters. Likewise, it's been rumored that Chris Evans is back. According to Claremont, Evans will be playing multiple characters, including Captain Hydra. Which, again, to me, none of this is really spoilery because it's a possibility that it's not true. The other thing is, it's Secret Wars. It's going to be a bunch of people coming back, and they're going to be dropping a bunch of money on everybody. Scarlet Witch returning, so this is going to be a good version of Scarlet Witch. If you've seen Doctor Strange Mom, Multiverse of Madness, you saw the Flash before the rock hit her, and you know. He was also in a movie with Ana de Armas. Yeah, what was that movie? Wasn't it like a like an action romantic comedy or something? I forgot, it was like Ghost Me or something like that. I think it was an Apple movie. But yeah, hey, I got Ballerina coming out, so get stoked. And then this is the big one. Famke Janssen is back. And supposedly, he said that she's playing Phoenix. He didn't say Jean Grey. Chris Claremont said Phoenix. Now, I'm curious if this is just a slip and he meant Jean Grey, or did he say Phoenix on purpose? Are we going to see a Jean Grey powered Phoenix Force or Phoenix Force powered Jean Grey in Secret Wars? That'd be pretty freaking crazy. And then a big one, I'm happy for her, honestly. I'm happy for her. Olivia Munn coming back as Psylocke, possibly. So we got some returning people. Of course, we got Hugh Jackman. I mean, come on. No joke. He's gonna be playing him till 90. I didn't know she's Chinese Vietnamese. Interesting. But yeah, she's coming back as Psylocke. And yeah, Fantastic Four is gonna be there. And that's basically it. That's the spoilery talk from Mr. Chris Claremont. So, big X-Men writer. I'm sure he's stoked. Did you watch the Predator Badlands teaser? No, I didn't, but we can. That's Fox. They usually don't hit you. Dude, my Sinners review, I used the trailer footage, like 5 seconds of it, and it kept getting copywritten. Freaking insane. So I just started using still frames. No, there's your video. Darth Nihilus. We got the Smashing Machine too from what's his face? Oh, I didn't know he played LA. That's cool. The Rock, which looks good. And then we got, what was it? Yeah, Predator Badlands. Dude, the good thing about Disney owning all these things is that they can actually mix a bunch of stuff, so. Jesus. She said she didn't like her costume. Yeah, I can imagine. It looks kind of weird. Did you like her costume? Or did she want it to be more cloth? You know what I mean? All right, let's check this out. I didn't actually get to watch it. I've just seen the clips from it. But look at the skulls that we got here, man. Is Jurassic Park going to be a part of it? It looks cool. It's from Predator's point of view. That's good. I don't want a human running alongside this Predator. This looks like it takes place in the future. So also the skull right here, I've been seeing this. This is from Independence Day. Isn't that awesome? That's Independence Day. Can you imagine? Oh, that they met in this universe? So cool. Oh, anyways, I'll shut up.
I didn't think you survived.
20th Century Studios. The skull in the middle is from Independence Day. There's a human girl in this. Is she, though? I actually didn't get to watch Prey yet. I'm sorry. So that's why, if you think Elle Fanning is a human... the CG isn't very good right there. But they're working on it. I don't think she is. I don't think she is. I guess these are humans. I've never read the comic either. I've heard the comic's great. Sick.
You're
In
hunting
IMAX.
something that can't be killed.
Oh, gotcha. Kind of looks like Zack Snyder light. Damn. Getting Testaroastin'.
One
Getting
thing you can always
roasted.
count on with
Oh,
Disney,
no.
if there's a
Drinker. Chill. I honestly don't mind it. I don't think people liked his face reveal. Like his eyes look a lot different, but I mean, they all look different, so it's not a big deal to me. That's fine with me. It looked good to me, man. I don't know about seeing it in IMAX. I'm not the biggest Predator. I know I need to read the comic. I know I need to read the comic. That's what I've heard. That's what I heard. Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble, huh? You're gonna get me in trouble. The director said he's based it off Shadow of the Colossus game. Damn, what? How? Interesting. Huh. So is the Predator after something and Elle Fanning is gonna be there? I guess there are humans. You saw the humans. This is sick. I need to replay this game, dude. It's been so long since I played the second one. Oh, man. Darth Nihilus is such a cool character. Badass. Oh, having it next to... Oh, this is a cool... That's a good-looking Palpatine, too. Sidious. It's treason, then. That looks good, man. Hey, did you guys all go to see Revenge of the Sith? I unfortunately didn't get to go. I didn't get to go. But we saw Sinners. So that's what I wanted to see. The giant monsters in Predator. Oh, you think they're that big though? Dude, I feel like Shadows of the Colossus is way larger. Way larger. Like this just seems like a mid-level boss. That big monster right there. All right, this one looks pretty good, man. This one actually is The Rock really going in on acting chops and playing an MMA fighter. And I don't know if this feels genuine. You guys let me know how this feels. Does this feel genuine or does this feel like Oscar bait? Like all biopics are. Your town didn't show Revenge of the Sith? Fuck, man, I'm sorry.
Don, would you like?
No.
They're handing them out like candy. Let's all get in. Everybody get in. Yeah, Don, can you take this picture for us?
Yeah.
What are you thinking at the beginning of the fight?
He is. He's playing a real fighter.
This Grand Prix to crown the greatest fighter in the world. He has come back from the brink. Let's see if he can pull out a victory over Mark Coleman.
Have you spoken to either about fighting such a good friend for a life-changing amount of money?
Looks like a documentary. Hey, that's good.
I just need you to let.
So yeah, how you guys feel about that one?
Hey, what's going on? I'm Ryan Coogler.
Hey, Ryan Coogler. Aspect ratios. Always talking aspect ratios. I'll watch it for Emily Blunt. You like her? Dude, she was in, wasn't she in Jungle Cruise with him? That's where I was like, oh, they're back together again. And yeah, she's chill. She's chill. John Krasinski's wife. Or is John Krasinski her husband? I guess the shakiness, it almost does look like a documentary by the weather, how they're holding it. Also the angles that they're shooting it at, right? It felt very much so someone is holding a camera, and that's where I think you're getting the feeling that it's a documentary versus, you know, a film is filmed different angles for different reasons. This one felt very handheld. Someone is recording this happening. So maybe that is narratively going to happen. Maybe it is a documentary crew. She is a good actor. Yeah, she killed it in Quiet Place. They did a good job making him look different. Some shots, I swear, looked just like normal with fake hair. And then other shots, he does look different. The prosthetics did their job. Kind of a trip. Kind of a trip. Dude, I had a huge pull list last week. Oh my god. I actually had to buy it today in addition to the books I bought. And that's them right there. Huge. 14 books. So I got all the books laid out. I posted on Instagram. I'm back 5 weeks. I have to read 5 weeks worth of books. He doesn't sound like The Rock for once. Yeah, I know. That's something he's trying to do. That's something he's trying to do. He's trying to be not himself. He's trying not to be tan shirt, open sweat, muscles. Saw a real video of The Rock shopping in Target, and he had 5 security guards sweep each aisle before he went down it shopping. Dude, it's kind of like the Michael Jackson effect of being that famous. Did you ever hear the story or see the story of him renting out an entire grocery store and then putting in his friends just so he can feel like a normal person again? Isn't that freaking crazy? You think it's working? I'm down to watch it. A24 too. Does he still want to run for president? I'm not sure if he does. I'm not sure if he does. I'm not sure if he's down for politics anymore. A lot of people, I really do think, this is my, oh boy, this is my, what I foresee coming with politics. A lot of people put their hand on the scales and they're not happy they put their hand on the scales. So I think you're going to see either an exodus out of politics and a snapback to not paying attention to it, just don't look, or it's going to be the opposite. I mean, that's a kind of an obvious guess, but it could be the opposite where it's even more so in everything. So, oof. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the error code issue has stopped while I search on YouTube. Hey, that's good. That's good. Obi-Wan Kenobi for president? No, he failed. I have failed you, Anakin. I have failed you. I should have known the Jedi were taking over. Anakin, Palpatine is evil. I can recite the entire movie if you want. You don't have to go see it. Okay, this week we have a very special knick-knack of the week. Be sure to hang around till then. But first, we have a very short poll list. Very short poll list. Thank God. Last week, I felt like we were talking about comics forever, man. Lord Frieza for president. His Force Ghost can be president? Well, even then, how do you guys... Oh, man. How do you guys like the idea of Obi-Wan and Yoda lying to Luke? So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view. Also, George Lucas didn't tell me that your father was Darth Vader. How do you guys feel about... I like that. I think that gives them a little bit more dirtiness. Like, they're not the good, clean, bad, good guys, you know? I think they're using Luke for their own purpose of destroying Vader, getting rid of him. And they were never going to tell Luke. They were never going to tell Luke. You even saw Yoda. He's like, told you, did he? And he's like, mm-hmm. He's like, unexpected. I was never going to tell you. I just wanted you to cut him down. Frieza is a walking Death Star, but let's... So he's cruel but fair. I just, when I was sick, I was watching a lot of Dragon Ball. I fell off, but I ended at the Frieza saga, the first one at least. I think there's more, but I ended there, and it was a lot, and I also was kind of in and out of sleep. All right, I put post-it notes on my lists so I know what order to read them in. So, hey, the first one this week on the poll list is Rogue the Savage Land. And they know what they're doing with this comic book. But I love that it's a callback to the 90s. It's a callback to the Savage Land story. We've never seen the Savage Land story. We've seen it talked about, but we've never actually seen the comic book. It's kind of like when they did the In Between the Panels story on Secret Wars last year, where there's a behind the scenes story that actually happens, but we never saw it. So, and this was Secret Wars, the old Secret Wars with the black suit Spider-Man and everything, not the newer Secret Wars. But yeah, I'm liking this one a lot. We got Khazar in there, and Khazar having to deal with Magneto, and Rogue kind of, you know, feeling out little stuff with Khazar, I think his name is Khazar. But, he's all like, I'm married. And here's his wife. And there's his wife. So, hey, how you doing? But we're going to see maybe if Magneto and Rogue and why and how they get a little bit closer. So, Rogue Savage Land, issue number 4. I got a bunch of original Star Wars Marvel comics. Cover art has Obi-Wan holding a red lightsaber on one of them because they just painted lightsabers random colors back then. Wasn't that also I think I have... Oh, it was weird. It was sticking together. I have Mace Windu with the blue lightsaber toy before they knew they had a purple lightsaber for episode 1. So I love that fact that they they just don't know what lightsabers are coming out. They don't get any notice, so they just make it whatever. So in my head, here's my headcanon, right? In the times of episode 1, Mace Windu did have the blue lightsaber. Something happened, and now he has a purple one. So if you're going off of the old lore, the reason he has purple is because he dances with a little bit with the darkness. The new lore, it's just the color of the crystal, and it's just more rare. So, you know, when they're in Clone Wars, you see a bunch of Padawans go into the planet with Ahsoka, and they get their crystals. You see purple ones in there, just none of them get them, because it's a little bit more rare, I guess. I remember you showed me that. I like that one. Yeah. So in my headcanon, he had a blue one back then. So either he lost it, and he had to go to the planet, and maybe the Force provided him with a purple one, or an amethyst one, or in the other canon, he dances a little bit with darkness, so red and blue. Also because Samuel L. Jackson wanted purple lightsaber, and George said, yeah, okay. Then he added it to the lore. He did, but it all has to start somewhere. And you're right, it did start with, can I do purple? And he's like, oh, you good guys usually have blue and green, and bad guys usually have red, but yeah, we can do purple, yeah. But they had to write it into the lore, you know. So the original writing into the lore was, like I said, a little bit of a darkness tint in there. So, and the old way that you had to change a lightsaber to red before the Marvel Star Wars canon, the Disney Star Wars canon, was actually a furnace. You put the crystal into a furnace, and you concentrated all your dark energy into that furnace, and then it like burned into a red saber. In the new canon, you make it bleed. You make a crystal bleed. So that's the new way. But yeah, I think there's comics by Dark Horse where you see furnaces. I remember the old Attack of the Clones commercials promoting the movie, and they said Mace Windu had an Electrum lightsaber. That made it sound interesting. They really Electrum lightsaber. Electrum. Interesting. I've never heard that one. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Electrum. Interesting. Never heard that one. Weird. Next up on the poll list, I'm digging this one. This one's a nice change of pace. It's still sci-fi. It's family oriented. But it's kind of funny having them in the future, and they went backwards. Rockefellers, issue number 5 by Ghost Machine. This is in the Family Odysseys realm. Really digging this one. It's a nice change of pace from all the superhero stuff and like horror, things like that. It's a nice change of pace. Cool. It's by Peter Tomasi, Francis Manipool, and Rob Lee. So digging that one. I don't know if that's a fancy word for purple. Well, I mean, they made... In episode 3, they had to create a new technology to block lightsabers. And that's the lances or spears that the droids have at the beginning when they're fighting with them. And they dispatch with them really quickly. But they had to create that new... It's almost like a power coupling of the pod racer, and that's what blocks the lightsaber. But they had to create that. And I thought that might have been Electrum, or like a vibroblade. A vibroblade is just a blade that gets cut by a lightsaber, but this actually has an arc of energy, and you see it later in The Last Jedi when they're about to cut their heads off. You see that technology again. Next up is from Image Comics. This is by Boss Tortolucci and Ostmain Alau. And this is You'll Do Bad Things. I really like the first issue of You'll Do Bad Things. It set up this world where this man is having trouble writing. Every single time he sits down to his keyboard and starts writing, it starts turning gruesome. It starts turning into a murder story. And his biggest story he's ever sold, it might be the only book he's ever sold, was like a murder mystery, gruesome murder mystery. And so she's trying to do something lighthearted. He's trying to do something different, and it always comes back to being a murder or a dark tale or some other thing. So we also see that there may be a killer who is reenacting his kills in the real world. So it sounds like a pretty cool premise, and yeah, I'm digging that one. That's You'll Do Bad Things, issue number 2. We have ghosts. We have ghosts, guys. We have energies here, that's for sure. And next up, surprisingly, is issue 16. Oh my god, 16. 16 of Ultimate Spider-Man. The last issue we ran into the Sandman, and we had an interaction with him. It was kind of a funny interaction with Peter and his son, and Peter's son really figuring out what is going on with this character. But it looks like we have a little bit of Mysterio action here. So Peter and family are on the run because of the bad guys basically knowing about them, and so he went on the run out into the middle of the desert, and possibly they found him. So yeah, I dug it. The thriller I worked is kind of similar. Oh really? Is it out yet? I gotta watch your movies. I'm sorry. Lewis made movies. Lewis freaking made movies, man. That's so awesome. It's so cool. Spider-Man does whatever Tom Holland can. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how Spider-Man 4 does, huh? Oof. Someone said, isn't it gonna be funny when MJ is a model and all her pictures are all around the stuff? Harvest. Oh, cool. Yes, I have that one. Gonna have a premiere for the third film I worked on. It's in a couple weeks. Nice, dude. Congrats. Like in-person premiere? Dude. That's awesome. Where at? And the last one is the pick of the week. I really don't know much about this one. It sounded cool. I don't even think I have the synopsis. Let me see if I can pull up the synopsis real quick of it. What can I say? My name isn't Nerd. Smart. Only in Colorado? Aww. Boo. Just kidding. Says Riley, a horror-obsessed podcaster with a slasher villain fixation, is seeking a new career path, helping her favorite legendary slasher, the Hopton Valley Killer, regain their lost notoriety while learning the ropes herself. So this is the Slasher's Apprentice. I thought it was a pretty funny premise. And it's also from Mad Cave, who I really do like the Dick Tracy book from. But this sounded like a cool premise. I wanted to hop into a little bit of darkness, especially with the You'll Do Bad Things and this one. So the Slasher's Apprentice, issue number 1. I love how horror and comic books really go hand in hand. They really go hand in hand. Hoping they... Oh. Only in Colorado. That sounds fun, though, man. Are you going to do some... Damn. Are you going to do some video on it or something and post about it? Have you been posting about it? Did I just miss it? Gosh. Where are you? Where are you? I saw you guys doing parkour. I gotta check your page out more often. You've been posting. Congrats, dude. Congratulations. Once again, you got a premiere! Yeah, premiere. Mainly the director. Nice. Who's the director? Don't mind me asking. Shout it out from the rooftops, dude. You worked on it. See if I can pull it up. They're hunting somebody outside. They're hunting. They're hunting. Gino Alfonso. Is he a martial artist? What? Local filmmaker in Denver? Does he have Instagram? Oh, I'm so sweaty. Fuck. Still pretty new. Does he have Insta? That's pretty freaking awesome, though. Gino Alfonso. Karate? This is a karate guy. All good. Oh, he's usually in Facebook. Ah, man, I don't touch Facebook. Sorry. But hey, you're gonna have to let us know, man. You're gonna have to let us know. Shout it from the rooftops. Shout it from the freaking rooftops. Congratulations. Very cool. Hoping they design Tom Holland's black symbiote suit correct to the good old comic version. Tobey Maguire's back suit looked too gray colored. Yeah, a black suit is very difficult to do on film, especially with the material. It has to reflect light. I'll use my phone to film it. Perfect. Yes. Broadcast it, bro. By the way, you guys doing anything for Free Comic Book Day? Saturday. I was thinking about taking my cameras out to the store, do a little video, and then probably talk about my books at the car. I'm trying to go low tech now. Instead of like using my huge gimbal and stuff like that, I have the Osmo Pocket, and then I have my handheld camera. So, damn, gotta work. Your life doesn't suck, bro. You're good. You're good. Look at the blessings. You've worked in movies. I haven't worked in movies. I have not worked in movies. On comic book day? That is kind of sad. But you'll get there, dude. I was exaggerating. Okay, good. You never know. You never know. By the way, the event that I went to for RenderCon, they started posting a bunch of videos on their Otoy channel. So let me show you guys this right quick. As long as you're exaggerating, and I gotta do a 5150 on your ass. So they have a couple of panels that I didn't get to see this panel. I was at work, but this was the panel with our buddy Full Fist Film talking about the Star Trek Unification, and then this one, it's on Otoy from RenderCon, and this was actually the panel that I didn't get to see, but they had this whole setup, man. It was huge. It was crazy. But yeah, it's all Otoy.
In November, and here we are. And you know, we're here to talk about the making of it. And I showed a little bit of the tech before, but this is really just about.
So I met that guy.
Experience.
I met him. He's cool. They're all pretty nice, man. They're all pretty nice. I didn't get to. I saw Sam Witwer. I didn't get to say anything, probably because I was too much of a wussy. I miss having comic shop and Free Comic Book Day. My town's comic box shut down. Dude, it's going to get really bad. I'm telling you right now, I am very blessed to be in a well-populated area. I have multiple comic shops, but I do foresee it getting bad for the comic book business. A lot of them are living off of... They used to be living off of Funko Pops. Now they're living off Pokemon cards, I think. Fan Expo is coming to Denver. Hey! Really want to go? Go! In July? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. You gonna shoot it too? But yeah, this is Carlos Baena. Yep, I remember his name. The Carlos Baena, he's the director. So met him, and is that Sam Witwer, Robin Curtis, Savick, Lawrence Selleck. He does look like Spock, which is crazy. Good thing I've been saving. Hell yeah, man. How bad is it? How bad are those tickets? Oh, I am going to be going to... I asked for the days off, and he approved them. I'm going to... oh my god, what's it called? SoCal Gaming Expo. It's at the Pasadena Convention Center, June 6th through 8th. So I may go for a couple days, maybe one. I don't know. But I'm going to be going to that. I think it's going to be a fun time. I think we're going to see a lot of old... I just want to record. I just want to shoot everything that I can find that's like my era that I love, you know, 360 and before. and find some good stuff there. So I'm really excited about that. But that's SoCal Gaming Expo, June 6th, I think at the Pasadena Convention Center. So I'm going to get tickets for that very soon. My comic book yep, Magic the Gathering. You're right. Magic was another one. So it was like either Pokemon cards or Magic that they kept concentrating on, man. But yep, here they posted this video, and this is
a really interesting topic, and it's something that as filmmakers and with the cameras that Blackmagic's doing, everything that we want to think about, and even the design language
So
for
I'm
that.
in the back
I'm
actually
just,
watching
seeing what
this.
comes out of the Vision Pro and looking at these things.
And then you wake up and you're like, well,
And there's
I'm
Leonidas.
actually working on Star Trek. And like a lot of my team.
So what they're talking about is shooting and watching immersive movies. So think of Apple Vision Pro, think of VR headsets, and how do you design and produce something for those devices? And most of the time it has to be rendered, it has to be 3D made, or 3D modeling, that kind of thing. So that's why it fit into RenderCon. And I think it is Carlos. I love Carlos and his key right here. Carlos is very real when he's like, I'm not a big fan of it, because the 360 movies, I'm not a big fan because the action's happening right here, but then he sees something off to the side and he starts concentrating on that. So I like how honest he was there. He's like, I'm not a big fan of it. He likes it right in front of him. So I think I'm almost the same way too. I do enjoy it being here. I don't need it to be anything else, and I don't need it to be that freaking expensive. But it was still a good talk. And that, again, this is on the Otoy YouTube channel for RenderCon, and it's immersive media production for the archive. The archive meaning the Roddenberry archive. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because we were at that event. And then that's not the big week. But okay, you guys ready for the knick-knack? This is a big one, dude. We're right back, and there's a reason why I'm wearing the Sauron shirt. Sauron. Okay, so my and Nerd Dame's 2nd anniversary just happened, and she got me an insane gift. Absolutely insane. You ready? Oh my god. It's Andruil. The Sword of Andruil. So, it's pretty freaking crazy. It's metal. It's handmade. It's a little, we talked about it. It's a little bit, I think, smaller than the film used one, but it's still pretty badass. You got the runes in it. This is actually laser etched, but yeah, man. From the shards of Narsil. This is the Flame of the West. A sword reforged. So, expect some photo shoots with this in the near future. Look at the light coming off of it. It's pretty sick. The flare. It's pretty sick. So, yeah. This is what I want to show you guys. I showed this to my grandpa, and he was like, he's like, it's pretty real. So, pretty badass. And got close to the roof there. Pretty badass, but yeah. The Sword of Andruil. Bada boom. Pretty cool. So I'm thinking about putting it either horizontally above the TV, or the TV actually needs to be shifted over because of the floating shelf. So it might hang vertically right there. I'm trying to think of which way it would go. I like both ways, honestly. You had a chance to get Thorin Oakenshield sword once, but I've asked because it's over $300. How good was the replica? How good was the replica? Pretty long. Pretty heavy too. But yeah, I love it. It's badass. It's badass. I love, you know, just once in a while, just walk around with it. But yeah, do expect some photo shoots with it, just like that, you know, like on the cover of Return of the King. But I love it. What a great addition to my collection, as Grievous would say, huh? I got this is my first sword. My first sword. I have lightsabers, but I don't have swords. Now we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more. I definitely want I forgot what the name gets called. Jon Snow's sword from Bear Mountain that turns into they turn it into a wolf. They turn the pommel into a wolf. I want that sword. And I also like Blackfire. Blackfire from House of Dragon. I think that one's sick. I think Blackfire's sick, and then was it Little Sister? That one's sick too. But definitely Jon Snow's I would want to get. And then Blackfire. It looked great. They had Gandalf's sword as well. Atlanta Cutlery. Oh shit, no way. Let me see. Atlanta Cutlery. There you go. Atlanta Cutlery Corporation. Military swords. Oh, these are real deal. They make replicas? These are badass, dude. 1918 US Knuckle Duster Trench Knife. That's not legal. No way. It's a replica knife, high carbon steel, with a knuckle duster grip. No way that's... Is that even legal? Military swords. So they got straight military swords. I don't see replicas on here. Asian swords. Oh, here you go. Licensed products. I got it. Dude, they got a Dune sword? Hold up, you guys. This might be another one. Oh my god. They got the Dune Chris knife? They have Monty Python? No way. Oh my god, that's sick. May thy knife. I'm so ready to... If you guys want to play, by the way, they're going to be having Dune Awakening coming out soon. I'm definitely down to play. Let's make a Discord. Let's do the whole thing. This is sick too. Duncan Idaho's blade. All right, let's check it out right here. Elven Knife of Strider. They have Andruil as well. No way. Is this? This is mine. Wonder if she got it from here. Pretty sick. I think it's pretty close. Sorry, that's loud. It might be it. I'll have to ask. Pretty freaking close. What about second breakfast? I love this. What's the next one I would get from here? It would probably be... Yeah, the Oaken Shield sword is sick. That's really cool. So this is Andruil. Here, what's Narsil? Is it different? Is it different? Oh, gotcha. So this is the sword not reforged. Interesting. Interesting. Faramir, cool. Eowyn, cool. Oh my god, a Norgul blade. That's sick. That's a cool one. He's been stabbed by a Morgul blade. Really cool. Alright, I'm saving this. I'm saving this. But there is a officially licensed. There is officially licensed not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones swords that I want to get, because those designs are so sick, so sick. But how much is it? Yeah, it says it was $300. I think it was $300. I'm sorry. And a cutlery. They have fantasy swords. There it is. Oh shit. No, Oakenshield sword is $224, bro. $224. Thorin Oakenshield. Limited availability. There it is. That looks sick. That's not a bad piece. It did come with the back plate as well. It did come with the back plate. The Gandalf sword. Wow. Not bad. Not bad. That's pretty. I think a lot of people get Andruil. $230. Yeah. The sword Excalibur. You can get Zelda's sword. Oh, man. Sting. Sting's cool. Man, the Duncan Idaho blade. Dragon Piercer. Damascus Fantasy Sword. Faramir. I didn't think of a sword for Faramir. Glamdring. I think that's his name. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. They have lightsaber umbrellas. Oh my god. Serpent's tongue. A black sword. The sword of Strider. The sword of Strider is interesting too. It's very plain, huh? Very plain. But yep. Knick-knack. I love it. I'll have it forever. And I'll this will be the family sword. I'll swing it around and be like, this is a good sword. This is a good sword. I love that Aragorn was all like sending that kid to die. He was sending that child to die. And he's like, no, you're good. This is a good sword. This is a good sword. Oh, man. But yeah, that's basically it. But yeah, Lewis, I think you were... Which one of you guys? Forget who was talking about Expedition 33. But yeah. I didn't... Oh, no. I'm digging that game a lot. I'm digging that game a lot. And it's been a lot of fun. I like it. But yeah, that's basically it. It is a good sword. He's trying to make him, you know, morale. He's trying to increase the morale. He's trying to be a good guy. But goddamn, he was like, you're going to die. You're going to die. And your father is going to die as well. Yes. I'm going to ride out. I'll see you later. But I didn't even finish my arrow. It's not good. We'll see. Oh yeah. I was looking forward to that all day. I don't drink one when I get home. I don't drink one when I get home. Just so I can enjoy it here. Well, we can play some Expedition 33 to close it out. What day are you gonna watch Thunderbolts? I'm actually seeing it tomorrow. I can show you guys this. I was actually charging my batteries and getting my bag together. So I was going to try to film. I tried to do this with Captain America, I was gonna try to film the review at my theater. Now, it was raining like cats and dogs last time, so I think this time we're gonna be fine. But I got my camera all set. I got this one, and I got my Osmo Pocket. So I'm thinking about shooting 2 different angles and shooting it out in the wild. So I'm gonna bring my lights, I'm gonna bring some stuff, and I need to make sure that it's all charged because I need to take this with me to work. And yeah, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a challenge, but it's gonna be a fun challenge. You know, I think it's gonna be a good time. But we're gonna bring everything we need for the cameras, lighting. We're gonna try to set up something really cool. And I want it to just be different, you know? We always do reviews at the desk, you know, it's a certain way. This is gonna be fresh, kind of like what I did for Joker, except I want to bring a little bit more production to it. So I'm also bringing my automatic slider. I'm gonna put the Pocket on here as a second camera and shoot the review that way. I think it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Technically, is this a slider, Lewis? It's not really a slider, it's an automatic thing. But I love this thing. I got it for Christmas, and you put the camera there. You've seen it a couple times. And it moves. It's so cool. It just gives it another layer, you know what I mean? Gives it another layer. And I love it. So I'm gonna try to set this up on the ground. And then have the camera pointed at me and then moving throughout the review. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. I love a good challenge. Do you want to see Mace Windu return in Star Wars? I wish Lucasfilm would listen to Sam Jackson and do it. Do it. Well, did you see the trailer for Theory? For Star Wars Theory? He's making Vader Part 2. Let's watch it. Let's watch it, and then we'll... I gotta clean... Ugh. I gotta clean... Where am I going? Vader Part 2. Alright. You guys ready? Let's watch this. You saw Vader Part 1? Well, here it is. Part 2, baby. Theory is going all in, over $1 million into this short film. And he's gonna have premieres in person as well, Lewis. Oh, dude, it's so cool that you worked on movies. Anyways, I'm jelly. Don't copyright me. Come on. He's got the music. He's got the right music, the right tone. That freaking fall, dude. Oh. He loves Dragon Ball too. So just imagine this like Dragon Ball. So Mace Windu, he was actually going to be doing this live action, and he basically got talked out of doing it, and he actually casted a gentleman to be Mace Windu. The story is, in this, Mace lived, and he... Let me see if I can bring up Vader 2 teaser. There actually was a teaser he released. Here we go, official teaser. 6 years ago? Oh my god, bro. I cannot believe this. 6 years ago. Dang, he looks good now. So this was the story of Vader episode 2. This was 6 years ago. Oh my god, he's been working on this for a while, man. Look at this. Look at old Theory. A young Theory.
Teaser trailer itself, which has taken about 3 months, and now it's just, you know, put a couple things together.
So he's not allowed to make any money off this, by the way. This was 6 years ago. So that's Mace Windu's saber. I love this music video. Reminds me of good times. Where was the other one, man? I swear to God, Vader follows Mace Windu cinematic. Maybe this is it. So this was 2 years ago. And yeah, Mace Windu's gonna be a big part of this. You can see the animations changed. This is more of a, like, pre-animatic. Superhero landing. He's had a change of teams, too, a couple of times. Real actor playing Mace in one of his trailers? Yes, yes. So that gentleman, unfortunately, I met him. Cool dude. He unfortunately passed away. It wasn't... He was actually going to voice Mace Windu before he passed away. But he changed it to be CG instead of live action. That's sad to hear. Yeah, all good. Yeah, it was more recently-ish. He's had a couple of teaser trailers, but I think he's getting very close now. He's got a good team.
What are your orders, sir? Lord Vader.
Lord Vader.
Lord Vader.
So cool seeing him with clones. And he's doing it, you know, I would say the right way. He's not making any money off this. He is, well, that was 5 years ago. Where's the one with Mace? There it was, right here. This is the one with Mace, 5 years ago.
Our perimeter is clear. Nothing behind us. Copy that. Buffer, Dozer, Tank, Titan, you're on the second level. Move towards the archive and flush him out. Trooper, turn your lights on. Yes, sir.
So this is the hole, if you remember episode 1 of his Vader fan film, this is the hole that Vader is standing above. And look who's inside. That was 5 years ago, man. Crazy to see. 5 years ago. But yeah, he's got a good team now, and this he's definitely going off to the same story. So it looked like he's added more more Jedi now to it, and there's just another level of quality on this, dude. It looks great, you know. So we were getting like this guy. There's all new Jedi here that he's made. We got we have a Sentinel. We got a couple different troopers. We have this guy who looks like our Sentinel character. We have a Wookiee. And then we have a couple other Jedi. So it's not only Mace. Mace may be leading like a group. Actually, this is Sentinel Hall. So this is an orange saber. This yellow one is a Sentinel. What up, Brett? How are you, dude? You did. I hope you're all right. Hope you're doing good. We're just looking at your favorite, what do you call it? YouTuber, Star Wars Theories fan film. And then we have this lady too. I would say this girl, but we have this lady here with the blue lightsaber. I thought it was maybe a Tonfa lightsaber, but I think that's someone behind her. So Mace Windu is like leading a group of Jedi who are still living, and this is fairly new after Vader has become Vader. So right after episode 3, he has this whole thing. So looks cool. I've got to run. No worries, man. Have a great week. Sentinel guy reminds me of Kanan. A little bit, huh? I can see that. Have a good one, Mando. Mando, everybody. Took a shift today. No, dude, it's all good. Pull list. All good. We only had 5 books this week. Very short poll list, so it's all good. Let me show you the knickknack, though. But yeah, we're watching. Did you see the teaser for this? I know he's not your favorite. I thought it was a Kanan ripoff. I mean, all of them are somewhat, right? Of something. Let's see. I don't know if you saw this yet, so we'll play it one more time. Like I said, he's doing it the right way, though. Rip off, not rip off. He's not making any money from this. You know that hits you. You know that hits you. Can't wait. That's gonna be cool. We'll see if we can get to the premiere. I think he said he's gonna have in-person premieres. So, like I said, he's using the right music. He's got the right tone for me. I love to see that type of story told. The pain of Vader, you know? The pain of Vader. Let me show you the knickknack, bro. Really quick. So, I don't like him because he has dogshit politics. Oh, I like Star Wars well enough, but he didn't make that, did he? Yes, he did. So he is actually directing this. It's a theory-made film. So he hired the team. He spent over $1 million on this movie. And he's got 2 parts. This is part 2, and then there's a part 3. And he says this is really the setup for part 3. But yeah, he spent over $1 million on these 2 movies, on these 2 films. No, he didn't. He's playing on someone else's sandbox with someone else's toys. Well, I guess so. But he made this short film. If you can call any fan film that, then. You can call any fan film that. So this is the knickknack. This is the Sword of Andruil from Lord of the Rings, and this was given to me by the Nerd Dame. Given to me by Nerd Dame for our 2nd anniversary. So he funded it. Well, I think he's directing it and he wrote it. He's had this idea for like 6 years. I think fan fiction is whack. You're a nerd knight. There's definitely gonna be photo shoots of me like Aragorn. Just make your own shit. Well, I think he is. He's going to. Nerddom? Yeah. Nightdom. Nerd Night. Oh. Why couldn't I have named the show, the channel, Nerd Night? Nerdy Night. But I get what you're saying. He says he's coming out with like a book of original stories that he's going to make into like graphic novels as well. But yeah, I get it. Fan fiction. But that's it for the show. I hope you're well, bro. Hope you're well, Brett. All good, dude. You made it. I hope you are going to head to your local comic shop for free comic book day this Saturday. I'm going to be at mine, so it's going to be a good time. Some free comic books. See if anything else is going to pique my interest. Love it here. No worries, man. Oh, man, I appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm glad you like Sinners, too. Glad you like Sinners. We are going to see Thunderbolts tomorrow. We're all packed up. Going to bring all our stuff and do a... Right after the movie, we're going to have our thoughts and try to get a review out probably tomorrow night. That's the goal, at least. Have the review tomorrow night. Should be fun. Hopefully it's good. I'm going in with higher expectations than Captain America, so I'm going to give it an even spiel. I'm going to give it an even feel. But this is your happy place, man. It's nice. Very kind of you to say. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome. Even if you disagree, that's the best part. Like we said earlier. But thanks for hanging out, Brett. Pillar of Garbage put out a good video on Cap 4. On what? Today? He's way late. Meaningless. Damn. Alright. I'm putting this into watch list right now.
As I speak these words...
It's true. It's true. It's sad. Damn, 56 minutes, son? He's not playing around. Alright, I gotta do dishes. Thank you for hanging out, Brett. We will see you next time. We're gonna be not live streaming Saturday, but we'll live stream Sunday. For the Pixel Space, we're gonna play more Expedition 33. So, stay tuned for that. And tomorrow, like I said, watch out for the Thunderbolts review. So, very stoked. But I'm gonna watch this probably tomorrow morning. Garbage movie. Garbage. Have a great week, everybody. And we'll see you Sunday or tomorrow for a video. We'll see you. Later, Brett. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Aragorn's a tracker hunting coons at night.
Oh, yes. Do I have that in the description? We didn't win. Sorry. They announced the winners.
Harlan's painting toenails, yelling at the dogs. Saruman's like neighbors, always causing grief.
It was a good try, though.
In his tower like a backwoods thief. With the swamp behind and the mountains ahead, we're just good old boys doing what Gandalf said. Frodo's carrying the ring and it's dragging slow, but we're marching through the mud with a steady flow.
Of Arrakis, it's me, Shia Lude, your beloved sandworm of the desert. Many people are saying Paul Atreides, little Paul Atreides. I call him Pesky Paul. He's Al-Mahdi. People are calling him Lisan Al-Gaib. Pesky Paul's calling himself Muad'Dib. He said, Muad'Dib, I'm a little desert mouse. Just a humble little desert mouse. And he is very tiny, I saw him.
Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles. All of their shoes are from New Balance. The turtles used to battle all over New York.
It was radical.
Now they work late nights in customer support.
It pays the bills.
They would break dance in their teens, and now they use sleep apnea machines. Middle-aged mutant ninja turtles.
This is Snake. I've made it to the insertion point. I stayed pretty warm due to that anti-freezing peptide that you gave to me, but I have to admit I was able to smuggle out my smokes in my stomach. You know, it wasn't fantastic, but I gotta have them ciggies. Psychic powers are cheating. I'm gonna plug my controller into port 2. Hi D. More like D Hind. Oh! But seriously, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
Big back, big back, big.
Thank you.